My poor paint needs some saving. So that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing today. Got a few different products here from Griot's Garage. Complete Compound, Perfecting Cream. I got a black pad and an orange pad, the dual action polisher, Chemical Guys clay bar and clay lube, and then the Adams Advanced ceramic coating. This stuff right here should make the car super hydrophobic and be protected for a few more years. I have not paint corrected a car in probably 3 or 4 years. We're gonna give it our best shot. The previous owner had to have washed this car with like a wire brush. It's super swirled on the hood and fenders and doors and trunk and stuff. I've never touched this car with a brush, but I know the paint's cooked. So we're gonna be doing that medium orange pad to cut through some of the deeper swirls. Then we're gonna be using the black and finishing compounds to get the car completely smooth before we ceramic coat it. First step, get your car clean and dry before continuing on. Car's clean. I'm gonna close the garage door so I don't get any more dust on it, but gonna get it re-cleaned back up here. All right, so as I mentioned before, go ahead and wash your car off first. Next, we're gonna be taking, I got the Chemical Guys clay bar kit, comes with the clay luber. Use this stuff in excess. You cannot use too much of this stuff. So, gonna be breaking off a little part of this and then starting with this. I'll show you guys what to do. We're gonna be taking like, like that much. And roll this into a ball and then flatten it out. That's gonna be the size I'm going with, just for reference. So as I mentioned before, spray pretty generously. And you're gonna wanna run this back and forth. You'll be able to feel it. You can feel it. I don't know if you guys can hear that grittiness. I can feel it though. Do a crosshatch pattern as well. So side to side and then up and down. Do not go in swirls with this stuff. Paint already feels way smoother. You'll be able to see some stuff in the clay bar already. So what you'll do, you'll fold it in on itself, trap those, make yourself a new surface. Just like that. And you'll repeat for each panel that you're working on. I'm gonna do the trunk, roof, hood first, and then I'll do the quarter panels, doors, front fenders, bumpers. So right there, this is kind of what the whole paint looks like. It's kind of hard to capture on camera, I'll be honest. Really difficult to capture on camera. Maybe it's just the lighting that I have, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to eliminate throughout the entire paint. As you can see, this is a metallic paint. This is Brooklyn Gray metallic. It does have some flake in it, but you can't really tell. It's kind of hazy because of all the swirls. All right, I've clay barred the entire car. Next step is going to be prepping for the compound. So we'll be using the orange pad and the complete compound from Griot's Garage. You can use other pads, you can use other compounds. This is what I've used in the past and I've experienced with it. So I know it works and I didn't want to buy twice and regret it. So give your compound a good shake. It is now time to go ahead and apply to your pad. For the first application, it's probably not a bad idea to get a little bit more on there than you think you need, just to get it worked into the pad and spread it in. And I'm gonna be showing you guys both steps, so compound and polish on this one trunk panel. I'm gonna be doing half of it. Throw the cord for your polisher over your shoulder so it does not get on there. Get this spread out a little bit. Split the trunk in half. Don't work in a larger section than this. You don't want the product to dry. And start with speed 1 or 2. Get it all spread out on there. make sure that pad does not touch the ground. But grab a clean microfiber. Go ahead and wipe this off. Flip to a clean side. Now already this half of the trunk right here is pretty much spotless. I can't tell of any more defects. We're still gonna do the final step, which this pad's super soft. Go ahead and throw the pad onto your polisher. Throw it on there, and then we'll put the finishing compound on and make a few passes over this. We'll wipe it all down, and then this half of the panel will be ready to ceramic coat. We're gonna wait till the whole thing's done, just to knock it all out at once, but just wanted to show you guys this little bit so I can go through and do the rest of the car. Don't have to worry about filming, but I'm gonna knock out this part really quick. You only really need to do this much on the first time that you're using a pad, just to get all of it in there. It says on this one to use, recommended speed is 3 or 4. We're gonna start off with 2 just to get it going on there, and then we'll up it to 3 or 4. Side and buff this out. Might hit it one more time. I see a few right here, just little baby ones. I don't think I targeted this area very well though, so I'll go over it again really quick. And yeah, that's the basic premise of it though. Not super hard at all. Just take your time. It's very time consuming. That's the hardest part about this entire process. I'm gonna go over this panel again. Gonna go back to front doing this. I might even flip the car around. No, I don't want to open back up the garage. I'm gonna go back to front here, and I'll show a few problem areas that I have, like some deeper scratches, so you can kind of see it before and after. But overall, super impressed so far. Just gotta get back to it. It's gonna take me a couple of hours to knock this car out, so here we go. Here's a good example on the rear quarter panel on the driver's side. See all those swirls through there, some light scratching. So let's see if we can't get that cleaned up here. Now here's that same panel. The only scratches that I still see, there's like a couple right there. But that's just me trying to be a perfectionist. Those are too deep. I've gone over them a few times. They're not coming out. This is taking way longer than I anticipated. I was supposed to post this video Monday, which is the day I'm filming it. But I'm still going at it, so it's gonna be posted a few days late, but it'll be worth it in the end, just to not rush this and not mess it up. Took a little break, resetting, went and got a new pad. I went and got a microfiber pad. I'm gonna try that one out. Apparently it'll cut a little bit deeper. We'll find out. Got the Griot's Garage microfiber finishing, fast finishing pad, something like that. Let me double check. Yeah, fast finishing pad. It'll cut a little bit deeper to get those scratches I wasn't able to get in the other areas. So I'm gonna go back over with that and then go over the entire car with a polish again. So this is the microfiber pad. Still got the same thickness, but obviously a little bit more coarse, more over than the foam pad. So it's kind of where it sits right now. You can't even really tell on camera. It looks fine on camera. There's very, very minimal scratches left. Gonna get those taken care of and then repolish the entire thing now. Alrighty, I've been working on this for a few more hours. The car is clay barred. It is compounded. It is polished now. The very last step is to wipe down the entire car with the surface prep that Adams Polishes provided, which I'm pretty sure is just isopropyl alcohol. Gonna be wiping down the entire car, make sure to get all the oils off, all of the old residue off. And once that's done, we can start with the ceramic coating process, which it does have to cure for 24 hours. So I wanna get this done as soon as possible so I can drive the car 24 hours from then. The car is as good as it's gonna get. I've went over every single problem area that I thought I had.
It is 10 times better than what it was before. I'm going to be pulling off the wheels tomorrow morning to ceramic coat those as well. I'm not going to worry about those tonight though. I want to get the ceramic coating on the car so it can flash overnight and it can cure. And I'll worry about the wheels tomorrow. If those don't have the full 24 hours, I'm not too worried about it. Just anything on the wheels would help really. Gonna start wiping down the entire car and I'll show you guys the application process of the ceramic coating. Alrighty, we are ready to start the ceramic coating process. Use the provided gloves or use your own. I'm going to be using this provided towel as well. Single soft plush towel. Doesn't have like a hard edge to it so it doesn't scratch it. And then obviously need the ceramic coating. And then in addition to this, I had these laying around, so this is what I'll be using to apply it on the glass. You could probably use the small applicator as well, which I do need to grab. And for applying it on the paint, use one of these smaller applicators. All right, let's get to it. This is my first time ever applying ceramic coating. To my knowledge, you're just supposed to put a few drops on here. And that should do. One kind of cool property about the Adams Polishes ceramic coating is that it is actually, you can see it with UV light. So there's purple light here. Turn off lights here. And you'll see, look, like for example, you see the difference between where I have coated it and where I haven't. So the entire roof is coated so far. You can see it comes in here. But there's a pretty clear difference in where I've coated, where I haven't coated. So I know where I need to go next and make sure that I don't miss any spots on it. Also, side note, I didn't know that this is like glowing orange with the UV light, the Griot's Garage G9 polisher. It is now 4:30 in the morning. I've been at this nonstop since, well, I guess not nonstop because I had to go get another pad. But pretty much nonstop since 9 a.m. yesterday now. It's 4:30 in the morning. Just finished up. The car is completely ceramic coated. I haven't done the wheels yet. I'm gonna take those off probably tomorrow and do them. But I need to go take a shower and go to bed. I have work in the morning, so I'm gonna hope that I got everything. I went over the whole car again with another towel wipe, and we'll see if I got everything. Well guys, this is the finished product here. Just been touching up a little bit of spots with polish, any high spots, just going over it very, very lightly with microfiber just to knock the top down. But I'm looking for other spots right now. It's looking pretty good though. Just wanted to address when you do get high spots when ceramic coating, because it will happen. Just like here, you can see that the window's a little bit of a different color. Basically what you want to do is put a little bit of your polish onto a microfiber and very, very lightly buff it out. It does not take a lot of force at all. Just the paint, the shine, and how smooth it feels as well. Cover up a couple problem areas. These clips were taken before the car was ceramic coated at the car wash for the initial wash. As you can see, there's no water beading at all. The water's pretty much just sticking to the paint, which is not what you want to see. And then this is the after clips after the ceramic coating. As you can see, on low and high pressure, the water's beading flawlessly. It's even across the paint, which is super nice to see. And I would call this a success.